Alright, welcome back. Oh, how was that voice crack? Welcome back, everybody, to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy. In the last one, we solved the case of Miles Edgeworth and him not killing his father, Gregory Edgeworth. It was a fantastic conclusion to an amazing game. And then our assistant, Maya, she actually left us to go do spirit medium things, to get better at her job because she is very much unable to contact spirits, including her own sister. So, I don't know what the deal is with Maya. I don't think we're gonna see her in this case, which is very upsetting to me. But, we'll have to try our best if she really is gone to just make do. We are starting a brand new investigation today. I'm excited. I couldn't wait any longer. And I think it'll be a hoot. Now, I know nothing about the case we're about to get into, except for the fact that it is big. PRS, welcome. And as he says, this case is going to be a long one. You're getting to the case I'm on. Yes, so from what I've been told and from what I've seen and heard, even though I know nothing about what's going to actually happen, I do know that this is a case that was added into the game later on when they re-released Phoenix Wright, I believe, for the Nintendo DS. And so this case, to my knowledge, is actually the biggest one that they have made. I think, and I could be wrong, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is actually the biggest case in the entire trilogy of games. So I am very much excited to get into it. Let's start. Let's not waste any time here. What is gonna happen today? Whoa. This case is called Rise from the Ashes. It was a dark and stormy night. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta watch my green screen. Uh-oh, we got some stabbers. It was Purge Night. Whoa, this music though. Whoa! The fuck? Am I looking at two stabbings? Oh, whoa, was that the Blue Badger? Girl, she looked kind of like Mia, didn't she? Through the silhouette, at least. Oh, here we are. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Okay. Timeline of events, Maya is gone. Confirmed. And damn, it's been 2 months? That's kind of sad. 2 months without a single trial. Phoenix, what have you been doing? We haven't done anything? I've had offers, but I didn't take any of them. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10 o'clock in the morning at the Wright & Company law offices, except we don't have company anymore. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Oh no, are we depressed? We must miss her a lot. 2 murders? I don't know. It was a little bit confusing. It's hard to tell. You won't be alone. You will have a companion. Okay. Can't say much more. Alright. There you are, finally. Whoa! Excuse me? Who's this girl? What are you doing, you Maya-ass wannabe? Where have you been? I mean, she looks kind of like my... Wow, same mannerisms and everything, like double fists. Okay, I guess, we're just gonna give her the same voice, because why not? Right down to the little bun on the head, too. What is this nonsense? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Oh, and she has a sister, too. How convenient. Who are you? Wait, does Phoenix not know her? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Girl. Excuse me. Pardon me. Does it look like I have the jiggly bits, the titties, the tatas? Do I look like the very well-endowed Mia Fey to you at all? I mean, hang on, can I do... What is my life coming to? Ma'am, I appreciate you complimenting my breasts, but they are nothing compared to the great Mia's. I'm not her. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Yeah, you figured it out, have you? Yeah, I'm sorry, but, she's, like, dead as hell. She's been dead for like a while. So, you're the coffee boy? No, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney. It is my job. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Ooh, did we get popular? I wonder if I got some name recognition off of that one. It must have been a big case. Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Right. Okay, I'm sorry. Girl, I'm not taking cases right now. I lost an assistant who was very important to me. I'm a little bit upset about it. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to try elsewhere. No, please! I'm out of time! But... No, please, seriously, you have to help. It's my sister! Oh, Phoenix, we're gonna get roped into this all over again. This whole game is like the circle of life. Once you get rid of one young female assistant, you just get another one with another big-breasted woman. Do we have another girl who's been murdered? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Oh! Yeah, a little wannabe scientist. I like your lab coat. Okay. You know how to get on my good side. Talk to me a little bit more about that. Scientific investigator? Well, yeah, what exactly do you mean by that? It's kind of a vague term. Alright, Emma, let's get to know you a little. So you're a scientific investigator. You know, I am a scientist. Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy or maybe young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, wait. Okay, only 16? Wow, alright, boys. We're taking another minor under our belts. Can't seem to get enough of those. I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Are you sure? Because here's the thing. Forensic science is a pretty involved field. I think you do actually need at least 4 years of school. And you're still looking at, like, master's work, graduate work of some kind. I don't see you becoming a forensic scientist at 19. But you do you, girl. Gotta love a bottom in his games. I will neither confirm nor deny, but I appreciate you taking the time to wonder about that. Phoenix and his young girls! Right, so what exactly is your current position? Oh, well, legally speaking, I guess you could call me an 11th grader. Great, a high school girl. Fun fact, what was Maya doing? Was she in school? What? Is she just, like, you know, one of those, like, oddball people that just exists in the world and doesn't go to school? But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Right, okay. Alright, we'll circle back to the scientific investigator. What's going on with this case? Why are you busting down my door? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? That's not a lot of advance notice. But my sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. Oh, your sister's the murderer. Okay, so it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. That's fine. Witnesses lie all the time. It's a scientific fact she didn't do it. Well, girl, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. We don't know that for sure. And there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I could do that. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How do you know Mia? Yeah, that's... Alright, we got a couple of things to ask here. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Okay, yeah, I mean, it is good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Great, look forward to it. I guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Well, first, why are you looking for Mia? Yeah, she asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school. Is your sister involved in law? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Right, incidentally, Mia is a woman, which anybody would know if they took a look at her. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Yeah, you figured that out with your science, Emma? Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. I shouldn't make fun of her. You know, it's 2020. You can't really assume people's gender these days. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Alright, yeah, it must be put a strain on the relationship when one of you is being held in detention for a stabbing. But she's also my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? Oh, they died in a car accident when I was little. Wow, a woman of tragedy. Oh, I'm sorry. On that note, I'm gonna leave you. Okay? You make yourself comfortable, hang out in the office, just chill. I'm gonna go talk to your big sister. Sorry about your parents. I really don't want to follow up on that at all. But I do want to check up on Mia's plant. Its name is Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Alright, good, great. I'm glad we had that moment. Let's go talk to the sis. iPhones or Android? iPhones. Even though I hate a lot about Apple as a company, I do enjoy the simplicity of the iPhone interface. Alright, here we go. Detention center. Oh, I brought her with me. I guess that makes sense. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's her sister. No excuses. Ooh, okay. Let's figure out the personality of this woman. Or did you not want to raise this year? Oh, okay. What? Did you not want to raise? Who is this girl? What is she doing mouthing off to a guard like that? What power does she have? Ma'am? Who are you? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either. But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. She's kind of pretty in, like, you know, a bitchy kind of way. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Yeah. Hey, you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? Who are you? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Phoenix, not just a prosecutor. She is the chief prosecutor. You can tell that she's important because she wears a scarf. Important people wear scarves. Android's interface isn't difficult. Yeah, it's not. It's just... The thing is, it's different. So you have to take the time to learn it. 2 sisters, 1 lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma and Lana? I mean, they're just like Maya and Mia. What are the odds? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Not too much, except I feel like I'm trapped in a Groundhog movie all of a sudden. Alright, girl, let's get some information out of you. What do you know? Well, there's something you should know from the start. What's that? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. You mean you? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Why don't you lay your confession out on the table? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's very specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Oh, you're a very matter-of-fact woman. Is that something you picked up from your scientific sister? Well, that was a bit of bad luck. The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Alright, the prosecutor's office, eh? In your subordinate's car. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, alright. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. That's okay. I've dealt with worse, honestly. And as your sister has said, I am undefeated. Not to be cocky or anything. So who is the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. I'm sorry? You murdered a detective? If this girl murdered my lover Dick, I will strangle her with this scarf. You don't even know. He's my thick boy. Don't tell me you harmed a hair on his big muscular body. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. Okay. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. Why are they pushing that so hard? It's like they want you to think it was Detective Gumshoe. Am I wrong for thinking that? Yeah, it's not Gumshoe. There's no way. But it's interesting that they're pushing like that point so heavily. Do you know what that means? It probably means you're in a lot of trouble because the police don't like it when you attack one of their own. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means that the police department are going to consider it a matter of pride and have her found guilty. I know that she said that, but whoops. They'll use any means at their disposal to do so. Alright, so she's feeling pretty hopeless. Great. So anyways, you're the chief prosecutor, eh? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Alright, so she's Edgeworth's boss, kinda, sorta, right? Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. Right, that's a pretty big nut. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Yeah, wouldn't we know who she is? Because we've done multiple cases, and we've worked with multiple prosecutors. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh yeah, she's got a little bit of a bandage. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Why, do you not know how to like, hold a fucking knife? You're not supposed to hold the sharp part, Lana. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. Okay. Duly noted. Hit me up if you want to not be single. Boys! We're here to solve a murder! We've got more important things on our plates. So you were in school with Mia, right? A few years above her? Emma told you that, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different how? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh! Yeah, excuse me? Can we talk about this story? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Alright, I lost interest. I was the best there was. Right, okay. Glad to see you didn't let it go to your head at all. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Aw, Emma, I'm sure you are. Well, Mr. Wright? Pardon? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Yeah, girl, you have a sister you gotta take care of. She has no family. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you. Oh, we've got some family drama. Mr. Wright. Uh-huh. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. So, that means we're good here? I'm gonna defend you? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, okay, well, girl, I'm pretty undefeated, so don't you worry. We're gonna pull something out of our ass. So Lana's confessed to the crime, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what it is. We are all gonna find out what it is. Clearly, it's probably gonna take a while. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Yeah, what about? My sister. You know, she's not always like that. Right, okay, I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. Immediately after the last prosecutor I defended. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. Okay, I'll take your word for it. So what happened to her? What's her damage? Why is she so, you know, moody, as it were? Well, I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Okay, sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Well, let's head to the scene of the crime, shall we? Let's go to the underground parking lot. Okay. Let's do exactly that. Just to leave Lana in jail, she wants to be there. We gotta make her think that she doesn't want to be there. It's our job. Ooh, look at this place. Okay. Hanging out in the parking garage. Bad things happen in parking garages. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office would be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Girl, can you quiet down? What are you doing? Well, they're gonna be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? I'm trying to not stand out too much. Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed around here, partner? Partner? Whoa! What are you? Oh, I can get on board with this beat. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggeds tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? What? Bro, what are you doing? Oh, God, you can see his hair coming off of his face. Excuse me, we're in public. Can you not, please? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claimed territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams... You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You wanna? I'm sorry. What? I'm getting lost in your beautiful deep eyes. Also, be careful how you talk to Emma. She's 16, alright? Pretty boy. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Wow, what a guy. Yeah, we're speechless, are we? Was that hombre a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta, yeah. He's a detective. Girl, what is your relationship to a detective? You're 16. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, that was a little bit peculiar. Let's take a look around, no less. Let's start with the obvious, like, wallet on the floor. What's this, a wallet? Excuse me, officer? Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? Well, I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Come on, just put it in your pocket. Bro, we got another criminal on our hands. This is the same person as Maya, I'm convinced. Hope you have a good amount of time, as this case is the longest and the best case in the collection. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. I'm very excited for it. And I mean, we're quarantined, so we got time. Alright, wallet, hastily stuffed into pocket. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There's something inside. I'm called to duty already at my legal tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Girl, I've been doing this for a while. I think I know how to examine evidence, thank you very much. Okay, look at the court record. Alright, I guess it's tutorial time. Oh. This is a little different. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Okay. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of the A button. Okay. Wow, riveting gameplay. We opened the wallet. Phoenix Wright, you guys, it's stepping it up. We're doing a lot more gaming now. Alright, so it's an ID card. We've got a police ID. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. 5842189. Here's the trick, you guys. If you have to remember numbers, just like put it to a beat and turn it into a song. Works every time. Alright, 5842189. We might need to remember that. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Alright, girl, you don't have to beat me over the head with it. We opened a wallet. We didn't really conduct a science experiment. I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. Alright, Goodman's ID added to the court record. Alright, let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. You know what? I wonder, because this case was made for the Nintendo DS, I wonder if that was like the big exciting add to the game. Because we haven't done that before. And so I wonder if on the Nintendo DS version of this game, that like the big exciting gameplay that was added in was like you get to actually touch the wallet with like your stylus to open it. Riveting. But you know what? That was super exciting back in the day. Before the Nintendo DS, touchscreens weren't really a thing for video games. So like at the time, that probably was like, bro, this is cool. If I need to remember a number, sometimes I text it to the first person on my text app. That also works. I think case 4 was the best because of Von Karma bashing his head on the wall and Edgeworth yelling, "Whoop!" Yeah, to open, rotate, and zoom, all done with the stylus. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, is there anything else to look at? We got a ladder. Hey, my old assistant used to fight with me on these. What are your thoughts? Is this a ladder or a step ladder? Actually, Emma, that's a step ladder? What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I love that gag. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open a mysterious lock? Nope, just a lock. Alright, let's finish our investigation. What else can we look at? No clues here, no clues here. What's this? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Ah, the theory of relativity. You know, I'm starting to get the impression that you're not so much of a real scientist, Emma. I've got to write that down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. What? What? What are you talking about? Put your glasses on. Leave me alone. We got work to do. Let's look at the phone. Hey, a phone. Let's see if it works. Right. Let's not touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? Alright, you can hear just fine. Alright, great. Nothing exciting. Let's look at this pillar. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. Okay, I fail to see how it makes any difference. Alright, so we got a water tank. We got some barrels, too. Let's look at those. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. Okay. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think he'll probably just get arrested. Alright, yeah, girl, you talk a lot. We're gonna have to get used to that, I feel. Oh, there's a whole ass other side. Okay. We got more things to look at then. We are in Garage A, it looks like. Let's look at that. My dad's name is Phoenix Wright, but I've never played these games. Bit Bandit, I think you're lying to me. Oh, we're being interrupted again. Our detective is back. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with this man's voice. It's pretty interesting. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet, pal. No, not pal. That's Dick's thing. Can you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Oh yeah, look at Emma scientifically looking at the biggest piece of investigation, the actual murder scene. Well, well, little Philly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for vitals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a curvissa you like. Alright, game. You don't need to, like, roast me this hard and give me all of this dialogue that I can't read. Alright, note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Curvis. Yeah, actually, Emma, could you look those up? Because some of those are confusing to me. Right, well, maybe we should just go check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Alright, Phoenix, I'm with you. Cerveza. It's a drink. Oh, alright, that explains it. I know nothing about alcohol, in my defense. Fun fact, I worked as a bartender for about a week and a half, knowing nothing about alcohol. It was at a gay bar, so I couldn't make anybody their drinks, and they pretty much had to, like, tell me how to make every drink they wanted, but, I smiled a lot, and, like, they gave me tips. Alright. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Well, the car's the most important part, actually. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here. Let's check. Excuse me. Are you two all set? Is this another police officer? Us? Oh! Oh, wow. We are just jumping into some more big-breasted women. I'm sorry to say, Phoenix Wright. I'm a gay man. I don't know if this game was made for me. What is this? Who are you? What the fuck are you wearing on your head? You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. She's a lunch lady? Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Oh, right. I guess I'll take something. How about some crunchy goodness coming at you? Oh, thanks. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but, you know, you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance either. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Pardon the fuck? The cough-up queen? What the fuck is that? What kind of weird bukkake shit are you up to with these police officers? Yeah, can we question that a little bit? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. Yeah, girl, I have a 16-year-old with me. Can you watch the way you talk about yourself? Well, I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Whoa! I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? Oh, the witness. She's our witness? Oh, man, that sucks. That means she's gonna be an important character. Why can't we ever get a scantily clad man as the important character? Almost 16 years old. Lunch lady, she wears food on her head. Anime logic. Alright, listen, cough up queen. Talk to us about what happens. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Okay, yes ma'am. Duly noted. You know what? Here's something fun to know. You have no power over me. Don't really care about your breasts. Don't care about your cough-up antics. I'm simply not interested. Talking about the case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Ooh, I love me a salmon. Fish is a very healthy food. Alright, destiny. Right, was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know them. You should know the foul misdeeds the evil ones haunt this den of inequity. The evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms about the blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying. There was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. That's highly illegal. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Yeah, she clearly doesn't seem to like them. Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Oh no, she cannot find that out. Ma'am, keep that to yourself. No one wants to know that. Post about it on Instagram. No, Twitter. Twitter is the place where you can do that kind of shit. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Wait, really? Okay, so the prosecutor who won Prosecutor of the Year, or King of Prosecutors, his car is where the body is in. And it's a male. Jesus Christ, is it fucking Edgeworth? I swear to God if it is. What? I'm very confused. Me too, I'm trying my hardest to follow along. Alright, one thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. That much we've learned. I mean, can you really say you aren't jealous of her fluffy jacket? Also, she has nice flowing hair. It is a nice jacket, I will give her that. Alright, talk to me about what you saw. Miss Star. It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wields that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Wow, this woman is very dramatic. Of course! It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. And you don't like prosecutors, eh? Maybe you have a grudge? How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels late. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? I don't know, but I guess we're gonna have to find out one way or another one. Show everyone you meet the badge. Okay, I can do that. Hey, look at my badge. Oh, whoa! Oh, I can look at my badge. Whoa, we can rotate my badge. It's a screw. How do I present it to her? Maybe I can't while I'm talking. All right, ma'am. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something, darling? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tro's trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. We're not eating any trilobites today. Right, okay, I don't even want to be a part of the trilobites flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Boyfriend? See, the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyways, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Damn straight, Emma, call her out. Useful analysis, not. Hey, look at my badge. Nope, that was wrong. Hey, look at my badge. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. Box of pickles. Kind of sad lunch if you ask me. Alright, great. Glad we did that. Let's talk about the prosecutor's office. Is Emma in every Phoenix Wright game? Well, this is the first I'm seeing of Emma. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Right, okay, I wonder if you're involved in some kind of legal trouble, though, lady. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. Right, is this how I sound to other people when I talk science? I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, so that's everything we need to talk about her. Don't know what to do. Hey, does this ID mean anything to you? About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, it's not a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady? Why? I don't know, because you got your tits out and I'm a horny lawyer. That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Right, I don't know what that means, but I do feel like you're mocking me. Okay. What do I do now? Can I move anywhere? Oh yeah, the High Prosecutor's Office. Alright, bye, lady. I've had enough of you. Whew. Alright, it looks like there's a lot of things to look at in here. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. I would say hey, but she's absolutely right. This place is bougie as hell. Look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, the shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right? You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? Is it him? Of course it is. Bro! How you been? Is it your car that the dead body was in? Do we have to have another chat? Wait, whoa. Emma, you know Edgeworth? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister's the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh, no, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't throw me under the bus. Well, we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What up? Wait, your car? Yeah, she really can scream, can't she? Alright, buddy, let's have a chat, you and I. Let's talk about the case. What's going on here? So the body was found in your car. You just can't seem to get away from death these days, can you? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Girl, Memha! Oh, wait. No. I don't mean that. Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yep. I'm Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. You're the prosecutor in the case? Isn't there, like, a conflict of interest? What am I saying? This is a Phoenix Wright game. All rules are off the table. Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? That must be a little bit weird for you. I'm gonna go, but you guys have fun. Alright, Bit Bandit, thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Oh, here we go. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Why would they say that? Because the body was in your car? I mean, that's a good reason. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. True words, honestly. It's a fact of life. It's impossible to stop. Edgeworth, you could be the voice of 2020. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? The bronze shield? Alright, yeah, what's the story behind that? We'll talk about it. Yeah, talk to me about Lana. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Why are you saying that? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why would she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Ooh, yikes. I just realized what your shirt says. Dunder Mifflin, boys. Gotta represent. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Alright, Edgeworth's knife, the murder weapon, usually in his toolbox, traces a victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't take a joke, buddy? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Oh no, it's fine. Alright, let's look around the room really quick. Let's look at the trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. King of Prosecutors. I'm sorry, what was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. The King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. So that K, K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Hey, we got it as evidence. Okay. I see you have some nice fancy clothes. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Right, never seen him wear it though. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take this picture. Jesus Christ. Hey, are you a fan of the Steel Samurai, Edgeworth? What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, there's a card on it too. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before somewhere. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh, there's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Ooh, who's Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Oh my god, it's Wendy! How could I forget Miss Oldbag? Why is she sending Edgeworth these things? I don't think so. That's amazing. Is Wendy gonna show up in this case? I wish she would make a comeback. She's my favorite. Did you present the badge to him? Number 1 rule of the game is present your badge to everyone during your investigations. Okay, I will try to remember to show the badge to everybody. Close that. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Right, okay, that's enough. That's enough out of you. Let's take a look at his desk. Work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk, blah, blah, blah. It's polished. Alright. Dick! What was that? Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Oh, I missed what she said. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. No, he'll sue you. Alright, let's show him our badge. Hey, buddy. How do you feel about this? I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. You wanted to be a defense attorney? Yet, my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Alright, okay, what about Goodman's ID? Hey, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. He'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. Oh man, he's not our friend. We can't really work with him, can we? Is there anything else in here? I feel like we're not done yet. Let's look at his bookcase. Whoa! These are all case files. Oh, they're files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? What's going on with the Gumshoe scenes? You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. That's peculiar. All right, we looked at that. Is there anything else to look at? The window, I guess. Whoa, what a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. Alright, good to know. Any other clues? I mean, didn't we already examine this? So that's the King of Prosecutor Shields, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Yeah, congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Alright, please, stop saying that. Alright, still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Oh! Is it broken? I thought that was just the design. In Ace Attorney Apollo Justice, you show Phoenix your badge, and Phoenix says he used to show everyone his badge. Alright, so that must be like an ongoing joke then. Boys, what's my course of action? Can we present this to him? Can you tell us about the break in it? So basically, it says you were the best of the prosecutors. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yep. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works, my boy! Yeah! Can I see him soon, please? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Do we have the option to? We do! Okay. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield! I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's oddly precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright. Right, okay. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub, record of parking in the prosecutor's office, entered the lot at 5:12. Probably going to be important since your car had a dead body in it. Alright, good to have. Murder took place at around 5:15. Okay, which would have been just after he parked. Daniel, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? What right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Whoa! Excuse me? Who are you? What happened to your hand? Are you what? I was gonna ask a thing, but then I stopped myself because I figured it might have been inappropriate to ask. So let's just bypass the craziness that's going on with your outfit. It's highly questionable to me, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it. What are you doing? Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? Oh, is he on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation's going. Sky, sir? No, sir. No, the name of that, no name of that kind, sir. No, not in this report, sir. I like him, actually. Can he be a witness? I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid is not very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. But sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you, sir! I wasn't aware that the particulars of your arrangements with the police. Give me your name. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes. It's Meekins, sir, Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Whoa, he's just doing his job, buddy. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good looks. Oh, savage Phoenix. You don't have to roast him like that. I think he looks handsome. Right. Yes, sir? As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Right, let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. We'll do exactly that. Let's check them out. Hi, lunch lady. How's it going? What's your name? I forgot what it was. That's fine. No need to worry. Hey, it's the Blue Badger. He's really turned into a big mascot for the police, eh? Police department entrance. Is he holding a baton? the mascot for police brutality. Smiling while he beats you with his baton. Hey, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Oh, so a new building for us, actually. Hey, I like your shirt. Thank you. Hold on, what's that? Whoa, he has a theme song? Disturbing? Why does it undulate like that? Yeah, this looks like something out of a horror film. Also, are we going to acknowledge that its head is a little bit broken and it's just kind of taped together? Oh wait, I know, this is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Right, alright, let's forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Dick! You like dancing with the Blue Badger, eh, buddy? That's so cute. I love you. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well... at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. My headphones keep falling out of my face. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Yeah, of course you are. Why don't you talk to me, buddy? Talk to me about the case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. And why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. Oh! Hold on. Detective... So Goodman was the detective murdered. Wow, okay, so I put that together. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Me? Yeah. Who's this little girl? Why is she so peeved at me? Oh, she's a relative of the suspect. Lana Sky's little sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. That's interesting. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. What? Dick! What happened? What do you mean this time? Well, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. Yeah, it's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. Aw, Dick, you're being held out. I'm sorry, buddy. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? That is a little odd. Actually, that's mad sus. When all the higher-ups, you know, quietly meet behind closed doors. I feel like nothing good ever comes out of that. So anyway, pal, I thought I'd spend the day dancing with the mascot outside. Alright, what a good use of your time. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall, right, can we know more about him? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know him. Yeah, a patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Very much so. Hey, detective, wanna look at my badge? Here's my attorney's badge. Bro, you show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their badge. Their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Right, okay, speaking of ID cards, I found that detective card, didn't I? Should I show that to him? Hey, detective. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID. You can't keep that. You gotta turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning... Dick drops his card a lot. It happens. Huh. The blue badger is the murderer. Gumshoe time. No, a pot is the murderer. Faked is an important part of the case. And James says, hi, with a smiley face. Alright, let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman? He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more? Let's ask. Ask away. Who is Bruce, buddy? So this ID card belonged to the victim. Yeah, he was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think that's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card just be lying on the ground where we found it? That is a little strange, isn't it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. Sorry to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Skye called him out there to the parking lot. And Alana's confessing to doing exactly that. Damn it. She's gonna be a terrible defendant for us. She's gonna be no help at all. Can we show anything else to him? Do you have anything to say about this trophy? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Right, so were you at the award ceremony, detective? Of course, pal. I got myself an award for diligence. Hey, congrats, buddy. You deserve it. You're a very diligent man. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Right, that is true. Wouldn't, like, a defense attorney's award would probably be a shield. Wouldn't a prosecutor's be like a sword? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently it's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. The naysayers, probably because of the rumors that he forges evidence and whatnot. Got anything about the murder weapon? Okay, oh, we're just showing, we're throwing it all out on the table. Here's all of our evidence, detective. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Well, I'm sorry, pal, I didn't mean that. I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have, you know, must have a grudge against Edgeworth. Right, they do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? Well, that's what we gotta find out. Alright, so is that it then? Oh no, we can talk to him a little bit more. Edgeworth's troubles. Yeah, he's in a tough spot again. Again? Yeah, Phoenix, did you forget? He was in a pretty tough spot just a hot minute ago. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Yeah, well, you know, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. And he worked under Von Karma, and we know that Von Karma was a fan of forged evidence. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Right, I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case had started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. Oh. You know what? That makes sense. It doesn't make sense based on evidence, but it makes sense logically. And this is a very interesting topic because this is true of rumors and people in general. So it's very often that you have like the public who come to their own conclusion about a person's actions or a person's motives without actually having any real evidence to back it up, because what happens is somebody makes a logic argument. They make an argument that makes sense, where it sounds like, hey, this is a possibility that could be true, and then people just jump on it, like, oh yes, because that makes sense to me, it must be true, and they just accept it as fact, and that's probably the biggest problem in our society. But I don't know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Yeah, that's gotta be intimidating too. Okay. I don't know if I have anything else to talk to you about. Can we go inside? Detectives in there are looking pretty busy. Just imagine, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Right, okay. Let's not do this now. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to delay a restart option. Good. Okay. Had to get that out of the way. Sorry. Can we move inside anywhere? Doesn't look like it. I feel like we're not totally done here, but I don't really know what else we can do. Let's keep examining things? Here's a police car. Got anything to say about that? What, why are they painted black and white? No, Emma, why? Let me know. Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Yeah, why is that? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. A game theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, you see. Right, what about zebras? Oh, no. I did not mean to click on that again. Whoops. What about these people? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Alright, okay. What? Great. Oh, we can examine the blue badger again. Hey, I was wondering about that. What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You designed it? Dick, this is yours? You made this? Yeah, the chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Hey, nice work. Oh man, my guy is an artist. Look at this monstrosity he's brought on this world. It's so beautiful and weird and terrifying. I love him. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. Oh, it's mobile. Nice. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the battery dies. Oh, kind of like a Game & Watch. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. Blue Badger panel, a work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Okay, so he didn't design it, but he did bring it into fruition in this world. That's good enough for me. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, and that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know? Well, thank you. Right, why aren't you handling the case, detective? We met the guy who is. What's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Okay, so the chief of police specifically asked that sheriff dude, Marshall, to head this case. Let's make a mental note of that. The fact that they're mentioning it seems important. Yeah, Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. Oh, okay, for a moment there I wasn't sure. Right. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Letter of introduction received from Gumshoe allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. Okay, thanks, buddy. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Yeah, bro, just ask that you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. You'd be amazed how often that works. By the way, please don't stream on the 1st because of the Game Theory live stream for charity. Oh, yeah, I forgot that's a thing that the game theorists are doing. No, I'm probably going to watch that live stream. Fun fact, if any of you guys don't know, the game theorists on YouTube are doing a really, really huge charity live stream December 1st. And that should be super cool to check out. So if you need something to watch on the 1st, if you're stuck in quarantine, that's a super cool thing. I believe it is for St. Jude, which helps children with cancer. And even though I actively hate children, I do think it sucks when people get cancer at such a young age, because that simply should not happen. It's really a disease that was, you know, primarily made for old people after years of wear and tear on their bodies. So no child should have to go through that, and that really sucks. And so it's a very, very noble live stream. I would highly recommend checking it out. And donating if you can, too. If you're in a financially stable enough place to do so. Let's check out the underground parking lot, see if we can get anything out of here. Have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dream. Whoa! Whoa, what are we walking in on? I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Of course it's her. Hey, cough up queen. How you doing? Oh, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. Oh! Oh! What happened to the security guard? Girl, how many boyfriends do you got? Oh, it's you. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Right. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Alright, buddy, I have a right to be here. I'm supposed to be here. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right to the spittoon. No, it's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. We're here to investigate. Gumshoe? Oh, that old cowdog. He holding a birthday party or something? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Oh, well, I think it just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in, then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. I like this girl a lot, actually. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Right, I say I won't be needing that anymore. Alright, good, crumpled up. Alright. Do we need to talk to this man some more? I guess we probably do. Jesus. Alright, Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Is he drinking on the job, by the way? Like, is that a flask? Or is it, like, mouthwash? I'm a little bit curious about it. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Right, could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. Right, the lunch lady. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy, death due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Okay. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Oh my god, this character, he's something else. Bro, how much facial hair do you have to shave? How often are we gonna do it? I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? Yeah, let's talk about your status. So, like, not to be a dick, but, like, you're not really supposed to be here, right? You know, this is kind of, like, above your pay grade. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? So you've been demoted. That's interesting. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason, just short on hands right now. I'm keeping out an eye in the meantime. But that's odd though, right? Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at all. Yeah, he's dancing with the Blue Badger and he's a real detective. Why isn't he handling the crime scene? He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Right, they are friends. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. He just don't realize it yet. So the chief of police really doesn't want Detective Gumshoe involved with the investigation, and he really does want this guy involved. Sounds suspicious. I think we need to meet the chief of police. Who is he? I don't know. Anyways, now that we have clearance, why don't we examine the thing that we really clearly need to look at, the car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Right, the crime took place at the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Body was found in the trunk of the subordinate's car. I like that she called Edgeworth her subordinate. We stan a powerful woman. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, Prosecutor Edgeworth's got the big bucks. Edgeworth. Whew. Alright, let's look at this. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You gotta be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. What's this? I can't really make it out. It looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else it would belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Of course we should. It's our duty. Oh, here we go. It's time for the Nintendo DS riveting gameplay. Let's check out the phone. And randomly shaving all over the crime scene, right? Like, that's gotta be super odd. Whoa, let's rotate it. Can we open it? Let's look at the battery. No. Let's look at this. Oh, it's a flip phone. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Right, sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whoa. Hey, I'm a millennial. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Which I guess millennials are kind of, like, old now. There's that viral TikTok trend of, like, what was it? A girl saying, this is for the older generation, so, like, people born in, like, the late 90s, and it really hits you hard. Even though I was born in the mid-90s, so... So I guess I'm even older. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self: a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. Right. Ooh. I feel this. Let's get down with this beat. Hey, that song, I know that. I think I know it too. Is this the Steel Samurai? It is! It's like the 8-bit version of the Steel Samurai. Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. My sister? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Emma, you don't know what your sister's phone looks like? Look, that last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that. Sorry, that was my... That was my phone? When we hit redial, Chief Lana's phone wouldn't ring. That's not how phones work. When you call somebody, it's not your phone. That was my phone that was ringing? So that means that Lana was trying to call me? And also my ringtone is the Steel Samurai? What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number? I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lana Sky. Last call was made at 5:18 on the day of the murder, and that call was made to me? What? Is there anything else I can look at? We looked at that. We looked at... Oh, I guess we didn't look at this. Wait. No, we did. My bad. My bad. Wrong. There was something else. Nope, nope, nope. None of that. Right in here. Let's look inside the trunk. Hey, what's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Looks like something's written on it. 6/7/5/12/2. December 2nd. 6/7/5 Goodman. You're right. Let's see. 67S12/2. Or is it 221 SL9? I feel like it could go either way. There's a name printed on the paper above that, Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Alright, I'm not sure Edgeworth would know what this means either. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Boys, we're getting a lot of evidence today. And, what else can we check out? B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. Hey, I can see the Lunchland car over there. Lunchland car. Okay. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on juicy steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy and cannibalistic? Maybe a little, but it's fine. You know what I've also found interesting, speaking of that, is like when restaurants like have the animal advertise their food. Like if you're going to get a burger and you have a cow advertising a burger, that's a little bit weird. Or like a chicken advertising chicken. That's a little bit weird. Any other clues here? What is... I saw something. Oh, cell block A. Right, reserved for prosecutors. Fine. Nothing too exciting, I don't think. What else am I supposed to do here? Checked out that, checked out that. Checked that, checked that. Checked that. I'm worried that I'm not done here, though. Am I done here? Maybe I should show that to Edgeworth. I don't know. I feel like we might have found everything we were gonna find here. Unless there's something I totally missed. Let's, see. Is Edgeworth here? He's not. Okay, that takes care of that. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh, this guy's here. Lana Skye, tell me about her. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? Were they dating? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Is this gonna be a love story? Do you think if CDC, World Health Organization, people who find vaccines spend as much time finding a vaccine and put millions of dollars on COVID, do you think if we did the same to HIV/AIDS research that we would have a cure? Well, there has been a lot of money that has gone into HIV and AIDS research. The thing is, and you're tackling two different beasts there. It's a bit of a loaded topic to go into right now, but HIV is a retrovirus that actually incorporates itself into your DNA. And so it's kind of like an entirely different beast in terms of pathology as to how it infects people, and also morphology because of its very high mutation rate. And also, in terms of global kind of consequences, HIV is, of course, a super big deal, but you also do have to rank viruses by the rate of their infection and how much they're being transmitted. And when it comes to something like HIV versus something like the big Rona, you're talking about one being a disease that can be transported, you know, from regular day-to-day contact with people versus something that needs to be transmitted either sexually or through bodily fluids or through, you know, drug needles. So it's just, you know, money has to go to different places. But it's an interesting thought. All right. Let's talk about the office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbearable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. Wait, what? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some load them with deals. So, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets, partner. That's what old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here, somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I mean, I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? I think if we can, you know, pull off some reasonable doubt, it would be helpful. Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Right. By the way, Emma. Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. Oh! It was not my phone. It was Emma's phone. That makes a lot more sense. So that means that Lana called Emma, not me. Derp. Big misunderstanding on my part. Yeah, the Steel Samurai. Okay. Oh, I should have let it play. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. Oh, yes. Okay, so now we're getting that clear now. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Girl, what are you hiding? Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Okay. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in this district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here? It's possible. To be continued. Oh, thank goodness. This was... this was a long intro. Alright, yes, let's save our progress. Okay. Whew. Good work today, team. We put in a good effort. Day 2 trial is going to be coming up, so... We're already going to court, knowing virtually nothing about the case, but that's okay, because, as everyone has pointed out, and as I've seen, this is going to be a big case. It's going to be a long case, so, we're probably going to spend a good week working on it. So if that's cool with you guys, it's cool with me. I look forward to seeing you guys in the near future when we go to trial and try to help out Miss Lana Del Rey. I will see you guys then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I know this was kind of a long one. But yeah, I will see you later. Toodles!